of our children, Bayo. How do I even begin to apologize, Betty? 13 years ago, in the middle of our daily Nairobi hustle, fate allowed our path to cross. I met this ever smiling, tiny, shy young girl whose gentleness could calm even the busiest of the days. We connect instantly, and within weeks, we couldn't imagine life apart. We would meet, visit each other, share stories about our dreams, and laugh about our struggle. I still remember the humble, small house you lived in, simple, warm, but full of hope. But even then, I could already see the big dream in your eyes. One evening, I invited you for a coffee in one of the biggest big hotel in the city, and the rest is history. I was looking for a wife, a companion, a partner, a dreamer, and that is why within just a few months, we are already living as husband and wife. Hey, kusoma hii kitu. Mungu anisaidie. We conceived our first child so quickly after knowing each other. And that moment changed everything. We realized life had become serious, and we stepped into it together. Before we knew it, we were parents of 2 charming babies. Every day when I look at our child, I see you. I see your face in our daughter, Beauty, and your spirit and her gentle way. I see myself in her boldness. In Danny, I see my face. In Danny, I see my face, but your personality, your softness, your humor, your warmth, that is what love does. It lives through children. It never dies. Even though our journey had its fair share of up and down, I know the love you had for our children spoke volume about how much I mattered in your life. You never denied them a father. You never denied them a father. You never poisoned their hearts. Kumaliza na maliza ini ya mwisho. Instead, you centered them in love. I used to joke with you whenever the child visited me, telling you, Mimi ndiyo niko. Of course, it was always a lighter note, because deep down I respected the decision you made when you chose to move on with your life. I remember how we both trended years back. You had your story and I had mine. I'm truly sorry that my brand, my name, and my drama put you through difficult moments. Yet, even after all that, you overcome, and we would still laugh about it, saying your brand grew even bigger despite everything. Betty, you are a hardworking woman, a forgiving soul, a loving mother, and a true friend. Hey. And above all, a woman who loved God with all her heart. You build your life with grace. You raise our children with humility. You forgive more than most people ever could. And you and you showed the world that pain does not have to destroy you. You can use it to fuel, to climb higher. If there is one thing that pained me deeply, it is knowing that I might have failed you in many ways. But today I make a promise. I promise before God, before Spirit, and before our family, I will not fail our lovely children. I will step up. I'll be present for them. I will guide them. I will educate them and make sure they reach where you always wanted them to go. Okay. You may be gone from this world, but you will never be gone from our heart. Your router, your strength, your voice, your dream, they will live in our children forever. Betty, Noathie.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is none other than Pastor Victor Kanyari giving his tribute today at the burial of the late Kegosho singer and the mother to his children, Betty Bayo, who passed on a few days ago. And today is the day that her body will be laid to rest in Duberi, Kiambu County. Now, there has been a lot of trending drama online, and the drama has all been revolving around the ownership of the guardianship of the children of Betty Bayo, that is Sky and Danny, who are the biological children of Victor Kanyari, who is one of the most controversial pastors that we have in the 254. Now, there is an allegation that has been ongoing on social media alleging that there are plot to take the children of Kanyari away from him. This is after the death of Betty Bayo. Remember, Betty Bayo, after parting ways with Victor Kanyari, she went ahead to continue with her life where she got married to one Tash, who is the current adoptive father to these children, and he has been their present dad for some time right now. One thing also that that has been revealed is that Kanyari was never an absent dad, that Kanyari took care of his children, that Kanyari paid for the school fees of his children. He took care of the lifestyle that these children wanted to live. So that is why he has been fighting all along to try and keep the custody of his children at this crucial moment that the world is currently fighting to deny him the chance of becoming the father that he wants to be to his children. Remember, the trolls have been ongoing on social media, which has forced, by the way, Kanyari to share screenshots on social media revealing how he was on constant communication with Betty Bayo on matters on how he was supposed to raise his children, and even on how he was to give his contribution towards the raising of their children, where most of the screenshots reveal Betty Bayo asking for the money for upkeep of these children, paying school fees, buying the requirement for these kids while they are in school. Remember, they are studying in some of the most prestigious schools in the 254. Yeah, that has been one of the most trending topics. And also, one thing that actually took the center of the day is in regards to a certain revelation that was made that actually the current husband to Betty Bayo, Tash, is said to be somebody that, in a way, took control of every situation that revolved around the Betty Bayo's death, where even some went ahead to allege that he was not there for her as he has portrayed himself to be. But this is a question that many Kenyans have denied, because as we all knew Betty Bayo through her social media pages, the lady was a vibrant soul that used to share every aspect of her life on social media, showcasing the love and the bond that she shared with her husband, that is Tash, and also the bond that she shared with the children, including Sky and Danny. Now, Kanyari has spoken it all, and one thing that he has made clear is the promise that he has given to the people and also to Betty Bayo at this time, that she is to be laid to rest today during his tribute, where he has said that the last thing that I will do is that I promised to take care of our children and to give them the life that you wanted them to have, the life that our children are supposed to have, the education that our children are supposed to have. I promise that I will give everything to them as you wanted them to be. Remember, a few days ago, Kanyari went viral after alleging that he had bought a home in Ruda worth 90 million Kenyan shillings, a home, or a palatial mansion, a palatial homestead for these children to spend the rest of their life there, where he promised that he will buy that home for his children so that they can grow up in an environment that befits them, in an environment that Betty Bayo dreamt of his children to live in. Remember, we are being informed that Betty Bayo was also building a home for his children. Before her passing, she had started all the processes that are supposed to take place so that she would build a befitting house or a befitting home for her children so that they would grow in a lovely environment and that they will have a place to call home. Yes, she was a lady that had put everything in order in her life, but death, as cruel as it is, it took her at a very crucial time when the star of her children had started rising. Remember, our daughter Sky is one of the star children that we have in the 254, amassing a very large following on different social media platforms through the content that she posts on social media. Yes. Also, Danny, the last born son, the only son that Betty had, is a kid that you see the kid giving the tribute to the mother. You can actually tell they feel the void that Betty has left. There is no child that is supposed to live without a mother. There is no child that is supposed to grow without a mother. Nor allow me to say also there is no child that is supposed to grow without a father. Because fathers are act as the actual guidance in the lives of their children. For now, that's what's up. I would like to hear what is your comment in regards to this tribute by Dr. Victor Kanyari towards the body of Betty Bayo. Leave a comment in the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.